go.
Very exciting. Can't wait to stab things. Well, no, I don't stab things. I hit things with hammers, let's be honest.
Peanut butter hammer time.
I thought you were saying can't touch this at first.
Oh, that wasn't what that was?
MC Hammer big
Was
in
he-
Scotland?
I mean, not like
She's
that's
married to an American.
I am, yeah.
She would
I know MC
MC
Hammer. I know MC
Okay.
Hammer.
MC Hammer's
Good
universal. He's inside all of
He
us.
transcends nations.
Yeah, that's right. If there's ever like a worldwide disaster, we'll call on MC Hammer to bring peace to the nations. Just be-
That
Okay,
sounds good.
I'll go pee and come back. Okay,
all right,
no
you,
problem.
Okay.
you are allowed
Good
to go
timing.
pee.
Good timing.
Yeah, this is a
Perfect
great time to
timing.
pee.
Yeah.
Not when we were just chilling before. But
We had the bottle discussion last week. Didn't we learn?
Yeah, that's right. I thought everyone was like mandated to have bottles under their desk at this point.
That doesn't happen. What
I have
doesn't
to
work for
finish
me or Dave?
drinking mine first, and then I'll be ready.
Ugh. That's like recycling in the finest. It's like literally goes in and out into the same place.
What was that? That was the Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd. Eat recycled food.
Eat recycled food.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good for the environment and okay for you.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
a
I-
little robot
I
that
have-
went around.
I actually do remember that quote. I feel like I haven't watched that Judge Dredd movie in a long ass time.
It's not great.
It's
No.
great. It's great. I don't want.
It's so bad, it's great.
Yeah, it's just like the movie Cliffhanger that Sylvester Stallone's in. Like, I love that movie. And Over the Top, the like arm wrestling movie, I love that movie too.
Oh, hey, look, Alfred woke up.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's actually
more things. John Lithgow is the villain.
yeah, in Cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Cliffhanger, he was definitely the villain in that movie. Ooh, this song's pretty good.
There we
Who's
go.
the villain from our D&D session?
Oh, your intro is different.
Yeah, I got all my fancy stuff updated.
It's super
shit.
fancy.
The only problem, of course, is that all of my super amazing alerts that I've worked very hard on is none of them are going to be active for this stream because it's, you know, a D&D stream without all my stage setup nonsense. So yeah, none of that's going to happen.
Why? That's racist.
Though, as I said that out loud, I have to make sure to turn on my old alerts so that way something happens if people do something. Because, you know, I have to show
Stuff happens.
gratitude somehow.
Right, baby's just rolling back and forth in the crib. Having a ball.
Wha-
It sounds like she's yelling for Elmo. Okay.
Elmo. Elmo is cool. I want Elmo.
Everyone
Give
loves
me
Elmo.
Elmo. Give me Elmo now.
Hopefully my wife will come home and then the baby will go back to sleep.
That's always the dream, right? Oh man, the auto rocker thing that I had for my girls was easily the best thing ever. The thing that you just press the button and then it just shakes
Yep.
them and
My daughter hated it.
Really?
Hated it with a passion.
oh my god. That's
It
like
was-
There's your
It was
pacifier.
torture.
Cry it out.
She hated pacifiers. She
I don't know what I would have done without pacifiers for mine. Ugh.
she just needed a bottle. That's all. Just like an alcoholic.
starting young.
I can relate.
It's getting all these good things out now.
Yeah. There's my baby, the drunk. Daddy, the room's spinning.
I love how your drunk daughter has like this gruff old man voice.
Oh, it's because she's been drinking. She's been drinking since she was young, so it just wrecked her vocal cords.
She's already got the gruffness.
That's what happened with Steven Tyler. Well, I guess he was also drinking heroin with whiskey, so there's that.
Drinking heroin. Do you think
And
anyone's
also
ever done
like singing a lot in a very high
Yeah.
voice.
No, that's why Steven
Screaming.
Tyler's voice is all screwed up because he was. That's how he did heroin. Is he drank it?
that? What? Is
Yeah.
that a real thing?
That
Yes.
doesn't sound good.
I have never heard that before. That's insanity. Does it even
I'm
work?
glad I don't know all the ways you can take heroin.
Yeah,
I
I
never
d-
want to know all the ways you can take heroin.
I always assumed it was like via injection only.
But
What a
why?
wholesome way to start the stream.
Can you smoke heroin?
Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't know that
Do
either.
anything with everything.
You can snort it too, right?
Yep.
Anything.
Well, I think that's what happened with to what's her face in Pulp Fiction. She snorted something she was supposed to inject.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh man. Now I have so much Googling to do that's going to get me in trouble with the government.
Come do it.
Do it live. Do it on stream.
Yeah, let's just do that on stream. Just be like,
No, we're
sec,
playing
guys.
D&D.
We need to pull up the Anarchist cookbook and, research how to make napalm real quick. Just be right back.
Also, you know what? I was gonna say something, then I realized it'd be a bad thing to say because that's an actual thing you are legally not allowed to say.
Yeah. don't do
What,
it.
the ingredients to napalm?
No, I'm gonna put a video in our little chat.
Where have we reached?
We've reached
No
peak,
return.
peak
When?
content at this
Why?
point.
Yep,
Why? It's too soon. Too soon, baby.
it's a funny skit. Hold on.
Is it the whitest kids you know skit?
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
you know the one I'm talking about. I think.
or the one where he's like, you absolutely cannot say. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Every now and then I just go down the rabbit hole with those guys. Like
They're so good.
So good.
I think the Grapist is probably my favorite skit.
They've gotten, I guess, the rights back to all their content, so they've been uploading all 1080p versions of their videos.
Oh my
to their
god,
new YouTube channel.
that would be amazing because everything that I've watched is like 14, like 144p. It's like all so terrible.
So Sex Robot's no longer in 240p.
Oh, the other amazing one is where he's in the office and his boss is like
Oh,
drawing
the
on the
sniper.
whiteboard.
Oh no! Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the Office Sniper one.
No, the one where he's like vividly describing how he was taping them through the window. It's the little things. But with that all being said, it's time to D&D, baby.
Finally.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Dungeons and Dragons stream. I'm Keylime, and these are my merry pals, Mr. Carl, Mr. Panos, Calathos, and Deb. Deb is even joining us from vacation. That's how much she cares about you in this game. Deb, is it as
How
beautiful?
little I care about vacation.
Screw my family. This is the only thing that matters.
This is what I want. It is incredible. And our merry crew has finally bested, or at least completed, the cellar situation. I wouldn't call it bested. I think it kind of made us at.
I escaped, so.
Yeah, I think we were
It was
turned
a give
into.
and take situation.
Yeah. All right. That's a very generous
very
recanting
generous.
of that. The last
That's quite
handful
how
of
I
episodes.
remember it.
Yeah.
You murdered all its inhabitants. It just took away your dignity
Yeah.
a few times.
What little dignity existed at that point. The seller made sure to remove all dignity that was still remaining in our characters, or at least in mine.
Who cares about dignity when you have pie? Lovely pie. Green pie.
Pie,
Dragon pie.
pie would be. I should actually just like role play and have pie on my character all the time, just like he's just always has pie with him, just to go full pie. But with that being
I don't think
said,
there's any like portable pies you can carry in medieval times.
he'll find a way. He'll just have like a little mince,
Just
pie.
be like,
like a little thing with him all the time.
well, in Britain they used to have pasties, and it's just like a pastry thing with essentially a pastry handle on it.
See, we'll make this work.
There you go.
Pie's backstory.
This intrigues me. So you can eat the handle.
It's all pastry.
That's what I'm talking
Huh.
about. This is where Panera got the bread bowl idea from.
You
It's
should
just
look up a Cornish pasty. That is the epitome of British cuisine.
damn. All right.
Sounds nasty.
Now I got some
imagine
homework
it's some
too.
form of meat and potatoes.
Pretty much all shoved into a pastry thing.
It's all everything is.
Pretty tasty.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It's all the essentials, right, in one thing.
Exactly. Don't forget the carrots.
God, the most like earthy colored meal of all time, just browns and oranges. And
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous. But
Anywho.
with all that, I will hand the reins over to Captain Carl over here to tell us how badly we screwed ourselves for the rest of this campaign.
No, you didn't do anything. It's just kind of what the running theme is. Something of vital importance falls to you and it just slips through your fingers.
Yeah, that sounds pretty on the
Hi.
nose for how that goes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it okay though? Doesn't feel
There's-
okay.
There's always contingencies. So when we last left our heroes, you guys basically finished exploring the remnants of this mansion basement. You happened upon a bunch of Red Brand ruffians gambling and drinking. After some pleasantries, you decided to murder them, so you killed them. And then you went kind of through their stuff, stole their gold, and then you went exploring to almost the last bit of the mansion, encountered a very spooky rat, and then kind of dicked around in an alchemy laboratory for a little bit, realized that the boss was actually in the other room, and then he had escaped after a very thrilling chase scene.
Yeah, the one where Pi was not able to be a big hulking dude who could stop something. He just got bowled over in the end anyway. I swear.
Well, he was invisible, so
Pi's rolls are going to get us all killed somehow.
hey,
For Pi.
you last session single-handedly changed your average. You went up 3 points.
Thank you. Thank you,
You
everybody.
were down to
Really
double
well.
digits.
I'd like to thank my family for allowing me to.
For believing in
Yeah,
me.
for always believing in Pi. Oh my god.
So we leave Pi just outside of the manor, seeing the dust settle from invisible footprints running off into the distance. What do you do? So Pi is outside. Alicia and... All right, here we are. So Alicia's somewhere. Oh, she's still in the
Making my way out
storeroom.
slowly.
Yep. Aran was on the, I guess in the elevated area looking down into the first area, and Kluaren is right next to the cistern also in the first area. What do you guys do?
Question: did I notice anything weird, like something moving besides Pi, or did I felt a different energy in the room, or was it like nothing at all in my perception?
Let's see. You can go ahead and roll me a perception.
I don't have a lot of faith in that.
Good luck.
Nope.
I wasn't.
No, you wouldn't have seen anything.
What happened? There must be something out there. So I'll go towards the small cistern, or how's it called? The small fountain.
Mhm.
What is it? Yeah, I want to move towards the small fountain.
Sure. There is an open bag there. It is wet. It looks like it was very recently opened, and it definitely wasn't there when you were initially looking through the room.
Where did that came from? I want to investigate the bag and its belongings.
Sure. The bag is now empty.
I can't see anything inside here. So an empty bag? Someone must have been here.
Pi is kind of like he was like knocked prone essentially, right?
He was just like shouldered
Off the
away.
side.
Yeah. So Pi is just like something hit me. It's like a force pushed me down and then bolted. Like we know that like essentially he ran away invisible, right?
You were able to piece 2 and 2 together.
All right.
How? How did you fall down? You are a mighty Dragonborn. You are the mighty Dragonborn Pi. I mean, how did you fall? What happened?
I haven't been myself inside this cave. I don't even know. Bahamut has left me. And you look sad.
Aw.
It's okay.
I'm like still making my way towards them, I guess. We're not in combat anymore. I don't have to worry about my.
No, yeah, you can
my
stick yourself
speed.
in the room if you
Okay.
want.
So, hey Pi, do you see anything around? Is there any indication of where the thing or person went?
Yeah, I guess could I roll perception to see if you said there was like footsteps that ran away?
You can roll me as survival.
I can do that.
I mean, he was wet. There might
Ooh.
be some tracks left there.
Adjusted 14.
Hmm.
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 Okay. Let me make a roll over here.
Ooh. All right. We might get some
I
info.
like the sound of that.
You might get some stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, get some stuff like a +1 magic
This is
longsword.
character sheets.
Also, do you guys hear the music in any capacity right now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Very
Raise-
subtly.
You can raise it a little bit, I think.
I'm always afraid to raise it because you
Right.
Deb and Cal know what happens when the music gets too loud.
Yeah.
I'm semi-deaf.
When I start dancing.
No, it murders our eardrums.
Yeah, me and Carl were sitting here and I was like, oh, yep, burst eardrums, great.
Ooh, on the board. Oh my god, your rolls were disgusting.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I was gonna say, like, a nat 20 at the bottom there, like, yeah, forget it.
Yeah, it's the 20 on mine.
Ugh,
Gosh darn it.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it went.
Oh. Can I come up and have a look then and see if I see anything?
Sure, you absolutely can.
Okay. Hi, Pie.
Just like shields his eyes from Cloarin, who's the clearly superior
I think
being.
it was Kuarin who also found the note on the desk too.
Mm-hmm. What was that note again? I did have a note of it somewhere.
Oh, it
think they
should
were looking
be
for us.
in your journal,
Everything
in the
is written
player handouts folder.
Ah, there it is. I didn't have it opened. So, I found this letter.
Oh, go ahead and put that back up there so you guys can see it again.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Right?
So, I will show that to everybody around so that we can all read the letter.
down. Lord Albrecht. Have I heard that name before? Can I do a history check or something like that?
Everyone, why don't you roll me a intelligence check since you're intelligence or wisdom since you're trying to recall knowledge.
All right. Ooh.
Probably wisdom for me. I'm not the smartest.
Ooh. Okay, got some decent rolls. There was an adjusted 18 in there.
Okay.
3? Oh, that was an intelligence save,
That
but
was an
whatever.
intelligence save, not an intelligence check.
I mean, it's not going to be any different, but...
Your
Oh, okay.
intelligence
Sorry,
comes-
17.
That was much
you go.
better.
I mean, it is, I guess.
So Alicia, Kluarin, and Pi, you have all actually, you haven't heard the name Lord Albrecht before, but further down in the letter, there's a name, Iarno. You have heard Iarno before.
Ooh.
Hmm.
In fact, you heard it in the kind of the so-called mayor's room when you went to go speak with him. That's when Sildar was in there having a heated discussion with the mayor.
So he's the elf.
He's putting 2 and 2 together. He's probably the elf.
Well, I have high intelligence. I would put 2 and 2 together.
Hmm.
4 is
I
the
wouldn't.
answer. 4.
Hmm.
So it would appear that the Sildar's missing man is in fact the villain who has been leading the Red Brands.
Staff.
The glass staff.
What are we gonna do, guys?
We need to find.
We gotta find him.
Yeah, we got to find this.
So,
I mean, He
I don't know
evidently,
how.
he evidently knows that we're trying to capture him. That's why he ran away. He felt
mhm.
cornered, and he felt like he had no option than to run away. So he must be desperate. He
Mhm.
might be trying to find a place to hide. We must find his allies in the village. He must have some people hiding him. He can't be alone and try to hide. At least that's my guess. But before we go, let's check the fountain. We might find other interesting stuff. Maybe something that would indicate where he goes. I don't know. Probably not.
We came to this place to stop the Red Brands from terrorizing the town, right?
We
did
did.
that.
We did?
We did.
Well, I
you
mean, that's
think
not really why we came here, but
did?
it's turned into our mission.
I thought that was why.
That was why we ended up coming here in the first place.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
did we accomplish that?
I
We
don't
got-
know.
I mean, we
We
still have
got-
unfinished business for sure with the Red Brands. I don't think we've gotten anything yet.
We
We
haven't
got a
heard the
lot-
last of them.
Yeah.
We got a lot of them killed. We got the boss fleeing from place, so I don't think they're coming back here anytime soon. So we have cleaned the place, and we have gained some gold in the process. That's not bad.
Some delightfully sick-filled gold.
Mhm,
Del-
mhm.
Just wonderful.
I'm pretty sure Pi is
them-
oblivious to all the gold that's been happening. Like, you guys found jewels that you didn't tell Pi about, and then, like, Aran's gotten, like, gold from the table that he didn't know about.
should we check the fountain before we leave, or do we want to hurry and follow behind?
I think we'd want to hurry and try and find the guy who has fled, because clearly he is in a hurry. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
I
guys,
mean,
done.
you're the guy who went running after him last time. I thought you were in a rush to
Yeah.
find him.
Yeah.
I mean, I was, but evidently now we're gonna run blind. The only choice was to try and capture him before he leaves his place. Now he's in the
Yeah.
open. It will be like finding a needle in a haystack. I mean, we are pretty lucky. We have the skills, the charisma. We can find everything we need. But it's not gonna be that easy this time.
I love Iran's optimism. That was like legit. That was like a Mel Gibson and Braveheart level speech. Like, I'm ready to go find some dudes.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a guest GM here.
Guest
because
GM.
She's just refusing to sleep.
aw,
I don't blame you. I don't want to sleep either.
no, she
Right.
can.
You need to
She can
put
assist.
you need to put little headphones on her.
She can, she can
No, they
replace
won't
me.
last.
I can go to sleep and she can replace me. That's gonna be perfect.
So I was listening to the whole time. So one, good job for vamping for me. I appreciate that. Excellent role playing on everyone's behalf.
We're crushing it.
You came to the mansion to investigate the red brands. You came to the town to deliver supplies. You just
Yeah.
were like, what the hell are these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Brands basically just became our side mission. Although it
We have
appears
a
to be
lot
like
of
the
those.
town's like main mission. Like, I feel like the Red Brands is essentially our primary thing. I mean, we could always sync back up with the guy who hired us in the first place, right? Like, he's
We
still
have
in
to
town.
find the brothers.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed the brothers didn't end up being in here in any capacity.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought we were going to find out something about them in here.
That would have been too easy,
Well,
guys.
maybe if we captured that idiot that ran away, we might have
But
found
the
out.
brothers are affiliated with this elf guy.
Mhm.
And do we know if that elf guy's?
Eornor or whatever.
Do we know if he's in
Um,
town or not, or no?
He's the guy who just ran out the
Ran
door.
away. Mhm.
Oh, like we know that that's the guy who just ran out.
Hello.
We know that he's the guy Eonar or whatever. Yarno.
I think she was having fun. Sorry.
Baby's first
Happy.
D&D session was cut so
Yeah.
short.
Aw.
Oh, she's like, I want to be on stream. I want to be a celebrity.
She wants to play D&D so badly.
Okay.
Roll for initiative, baby.
Yeah. Choose who dies.
Baby initiative. My famous baby initiative.
I mean, could you guys come out to where I am and like, could everyone do a survival check to check for
Yeah.
tracks or
Yeah,
something?
Sure. Kluarin, you're gonna roll a survival check.
I'll do that.
Ooh, adjusted 17.
Adjusted 17, not good enough.
I know. Well, the dude rolled a nat 20 on whatever that dex check
I
was.
know.
Ugh, adjusted 17.
17 is
Find
our
it
number
on
Yeah,
today.
that, I meant that to be a hidden roll, but you know, just now you guys have an idea of what you're up against.
Carl, I have an inspiration point. Can I use it to automatically find his tracks, or is it not possible?
Aren't you out?
No, this was DM inspiration you gave him.
Yeah.
Oh, right. DM inspiration. That's right. So, inspiration is a 5th edition thing that I never really used because what its inspiration is supposed to do. It's supposed to reward players for acting in their character. So Panos is incredibly greedy. In fact, he values wealth above all else. So while everyone else was fighting last session, he was quite literally filling his pockets with gold. So
Yes, he
I gave him a
was.
point of inspiration for that post session. So what you can do with inspiration 5th edition is you can re-roll any roll and take the higher result.
Okay.
Like advantage.
Yeah.
It's
Yep,
like
it's
having
basically
advantage.
you get instant advantage on any roll.
You have to roll a 20 though.
Mm.
I think that in order to find his track, I have to roll pretty high, so I'm gonna keep it because we might need on
Yeah.
a different situation.
Yeah.
And the baby agrees with me. She told me,
Yeah,
don't use
she's
it.
been waving at you.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
saying, don't use it. I heard it clearly.
We're gonna ask the baby for all strategy decisions going forward.
Well, I mean,
Baby
honestly,
eightball.
she sees all my maps and all my notes. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to ask someone, she's the one to ask.
Does baby see enemy tokens on screen? Coup
Technically,
once for yes, coup twice for no.
Aw.
Whimsey said how stupid this key lime is.
Yeah.
I mean, I could feel it clearly.
Oh my god. Well, then I guess we leave the cellar and
And just go wandering.
Okay.
There's no
Yes.
supplies we can take from this place to bring them
No.
back, are there?
Well, I mean, you've already I've given you the loot list. You've kind of went through and kind of picked out
We've-
the best pieces for yourself.
Rifled.
You figure that the supplies are either for the Red Brands for their encampment here, or these are things that were pilfered from supply wagons or traders in the surrounding area.
I guess, guys, if we want some good faith with the villagers, we can give them back some of the loot we found.
I mean-
Maybe they'll give us some information. Maybe they know something about his hideout. Probably not.
maybe
you never
they
know what
really
we can
need a
take.
bunch of salted pork.
Salted pork always helps. It helps fill the empty bellies, you know, Pie, and I hit his belly like not very hard, like a small part, like your belly. Imagine it being not full. How crazy would that be? Wouldn't that make you mad? So the villagers might be like that, like 90% of the time.
So I guess Pi will then. How heavy are these barrels? Would you say? Are they like carryable?
You would definitely need like a wagon to like move more than one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Are
Pi
they
was.
carryable? Are they carryable for you? Yes, you can carry one at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pi was
Everyone
just
else
gonna
is
like.
probably gonna struggle.
Pi was just gonna grab one and be like, "All right, let's bring some meat to the townsfolk and let's go find whatever the hell had knocked me over." So Pi runs over, grabs a barrel, and then I guess we walk outside.
And then we
All
can
right.
direct the villagers to where the rest of the food and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. There's plenty more of this down there.
So, cue map transition.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I hope that you guys can actually see the map and it's not a black screen.
Jesus,
I see a map.
I see it.
It's
Yay.
pretty.
the music was so loud.
That was very
Hey,
loud.
it's the sting to get your attention that something has changed.
Oh,
That's
God.
okay. I had like 50% fall asleep, so that woke me up.
Jesus.
The baby agrees.
Yep, she's over here laughing.
All right, back into the world of Phandalin. I guess I should probably make the map viewable for the rest of the audience.
I mean, that would probably be useful.
They would probably appreciate that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's a growing green light. Please don't pull that because you'll break the microphone, baby.
We're about to watch a baby be murdered on stream.
The stream did just miss out on me murdering my dog. So
This is
there's
true.
that.
This stream is very versed in puppy murder, unfortunately. So we were at the Tresden Manor, or Tresendar Manor.
Tresendar Manor.
Thank you.
Tresendar being the former owner of that sword you're wielding.
Being the former.
Phandalin.
Blackhawk. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was gonna say,
So right, let me.
the town master, right? The town master guy would definitely need to be questioned at this point, right? Because he was the one who was all like pro Red Brand, but not really displaying it.
Yep, I'm gonna just make a little token that's not a giant white dot, so we can actually see where you guys are. Let's see. Let's make you guys red because that pops out better on a green map. So we'll say that
Excellent.
this red blob is you.
All right,
Everyone see the red blob?
I do.
We see the red blob.
All right. So you were in Tresendar Manor. The steps that you saw were leading kind of this way, out into the hills. Now it's an oval. There it is. Oh well. So where, if you want to head back to the Townmaster's Hall, it is over here, basically right next to the town center. It is essentially right across the street from the inn you were staying in. Well, not right across the street, but the next street over. You can obviously reach it by following the road that you took to get to the manor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is there another location you guys would want to run to? Like, to me, I think the town master is at least tangentially involved in this, so we could question him.
We failed at tracking this guy, so this is probably our only.
Our next sort of step.
It's like our next best lead.
I mean, we can always go and ask him, and if we don't find anything, we can go and gather the
Yeah,
supplies. and
maybe he
return them.
knows where this guy might have like led to.
And do we
Got a
know
evil
where
wizard tower
our
or something?
the guy who hired us, like, he kind of stomped out of there? Do we know where he ended up going?
You don't. You know that he went out of the manor. You assume that he went to go kind of find more clues about his now treacherous friend.
Gotcha. All right. So, Townmaster Hall?
The
guys-
manor.
To the hall. So you guys take the little windy path back down the hill into the town proper. And as you kind of round that bend, you see that there is a fairly large crowd gathered around the front of the sleeping giant.
Oh
And
no.
you can't
Oh,
really
no.
hear anything now, but you hear like a lot of
Oh
oh
no, it's rabble.
Rabble,
Doesn't
rabble.
sound good.
Is it orcs?
Oh no, it's
It's probably people
definitely
angry that we
townfolk.
killed people.
Okay.
It's definitely town folks, and it's good thing that you were trying to get to the townmaster's hall because you do see him kind of wildly gesticulating and kind of waving his arms around and kind of pointing.
Oh,
Guys,
dear.
I'm gonna whisper. Guys, I will say we're gonna go there. They don't seem that happy right now. I don't know if we can get the information we want. Maybe we can go and get the supplies and then return back after they calm down.
Maybe they'll be happier if they know that we like cleared that place out and we
Yeah.
found some of their supplies.
That's
I mean,
true.
the mayor wasn't that fond of us getting rid of the red brands. I don't know.
Well, he was saying that. He was probably scared.
Mm,
Or in cahoots with them. Either way,
Or
we can
disabled,
realize
yeah.
with some friendly interrogation. I think that's Alicia's specialty. Guys, you should see
Oh,
her
goodness.
walk. She was like the best out of our academy. She was like top. She's the best. Trust me. Gonna have a blast.
Great.
oh,
Okay,
man.
let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you're gonna go and you're going to face the consequences of your actions.
Apparently.
It's the
I
name of
guess
the
so.
app. We gotta
I'm
know.
I'm gonna hide behind Pie.
So
Pi was carrying his meat barrel.
how do you guys go up there? Are you like just striding confidently up there? Are you like me? Like how are each of your characters acting? And we'll start with Pi. How's Pi acting?
I mean, Pi is feeling like he thinks he should be being treated like a hero in some respects, since they just went into this basement and everyone was complaining about these like red brands. So, and he's carrying a barrel of meat for everybody. So like he's feeling like, you know, even though this guy got away, like they did a good thing. So he would assume everyone would be treating him like a champion. So he's confidently, you know, like firm posture, like, you know, cock of the walk kind of walking. Like he's just like showboating a little.
How's Kluaren approaching the situation?
Tentatively. They don't seem too happy. So just, you know, walking, not paying too much attention to myself, trying to hide behind the bigger members of the group, which isn't hard.
Okay. How's Alicia handling this?
I think I noticed kind of the tension, and so I think I'm a little cautious, but I don't think I'm being timid. I think I'm still being fairly confident, but I'm cautious, I guess.
All right. And last but not least, how is Aran handling the situation?
Okay, Iran is kinda scared out of his pants. That's not even an expression, but it's a medieval game.
is
It can be an
now.
expression, yeah. So I'm kinda trying to hide behind Pi. So the way he walks, I walk like mirror his footsteps, and I go like that behind him, like being like, you know, walking like very slowly
All
and
right.
crouching.
So the first thing that everyone sees is Pi confidently striding, a barrel on his shoulder as he kind of just saunters up.
You're
And
welcome.
As
You're welcome.
as you kind of get close enough to the townsfolk, you see the mayor what's his name? Harbin Wester goes, there they are. They're the monsters who did this.
Monsters? What are you talking about?
It figures a green dragon, 2 devils, and a dwarf. Nothing good comes of them. And look at this. They left a bunch of corpses in their wake of our hired guards, no less. What do you have to say for yourselves? And you see, like, a bunch of the townsfolk behind him going like, yeah, what are you doing? Don't you know what you've done?
Hold on. We had several prominent towns members tell us how they were being bullied by the red brands. And so when we saw the red brands, we thought we would help out. We thought we would try to get rid of them for you guys so they wouldn't terrorize you anymore. I mean, we found all kinds of your supplies over in their hideout over there. And we cleared it out. I mean, it's free to go. You're free to go back and get your supplies. They shouldn't be an issue anymore.
No.
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 No. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a persuasion check?
Just Alicia, right?
Just Alicia. She's the only one that spoke.
I wanna try
Just
something
at 13.
afterwards.
Just at 13. Okay. You see some of the townsfolk kind of like stop going like, yeah, and go, yeah.
Okay, can I try and
That
make...
money that they were getting was protection money. How else would they pay for their food and their weapons and the like? They have to pay their wages in order to keep protecting our townfolk.
Pi would,
That's not how we heard it.
yeah, Pi would like growl at this point. He's just like, it sounds like the only thing these townspeople needed protecting from are the ruffians we left in that cellar. And he's like kind of, baring his fangs a little bit. He's just like he's not cool with that.
Yeah, and then there was the prisoners they had too.
I remove myself behind Pi and I take
It's
out
just slinking.
my guitar and I start to sing like a melody to shoot them down.
Perfect timing. Perfect.
We went to the manor to free the town. We killed some ruffian red brands. We gonna give the townsfolk back some kind of money and reward. Don't worry guys, it's all gonna work out. We're gonna save you all. Like with a trembling voice, like he's half scared. He's
Not a confident song.
yeah, he's like, although he just moves majestically around and trembling voice trying to sing and shoot them down.
How about you roll me a performance check and let's see how that actually goes.
It's gonna go great. Ooh, yeah, it does.
Ooh.
Adjusted 28.
Very nice.
All right, now I want you to roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
The baby's cheering for you.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Holy shit.
Those are 2 very different rolls, but the advantage gave him a nat 20.
Yeah. With that, you just notice like the fight kind of just go out of the crowd. They're just like, yeah. You see like some guy with a black eye come up. He's like, yeah, they punched me in the face just for looking at them wrong.
That's right, they did.
You see some woman come and she's like, they stole my chickens.
The nerve.
How dare they?
Yep.
How dare they? We're gonna kill them twice.
And Pi like kind of like piles on at this point. He's like, and in that cellar there's a ton of food that they've been hiding from everyone in town. This is just a taste. And he like throws the barrel down so it like the meat kind of like flies out of it a little bit. It
Why
like
are you ruining the meat?
flays a little
You're
bit.
ruining perfectly good meat.
Just, it's a display. Like, Pi's not a
Look at all the
very...
meat.
Yeah, he's just like, look at all the meat that they have. And there's tons
Rob,
more
can you
barrels
clean
where
that up,
that came
please?
from.
So at that, you see a couple townsfolk like, yeah, yay!
Yeah. See?
Yay!
Yay!
Pi's little strut was totally worth it.
And especially now that he's lost kind of the backing of the crowd, you see Harbin kind of just stalk away to back to the townmaster's hall.
I can I follow him right behind him before he closes the door or something?
Yeah,
Where
sure.
is he going? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, he's definitely going right to the townmaster's hall. He goes up and I guess you put your foot in the door as he tries to slam it.
And I know the guys to follow me inside
Yeah.
before the door closes.
Cool. So I guess you're all in the town master's hall,
Mhm.
and if you go, just give me just a moment. I'm gonna go deliver the baby.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to deliver a baby live
Aw.
on stream.
So cute.
Baby. I don't even know. Panos kind of saved the day with that whole freaking thing. That little performance in your nat 20 rolls.
Didn't
Like,
think
Yeah,
that
that
was
was very
gonna
nice.
work.
yeah,
but
that, especially
it did.
since you described it as playing it so sheepishly. You're all like, but the song was so beautiful, you just swayed them all
So
anyway.
pretty. You're
I have
beautiful.
a tear in my eye.
I tried to excuse my poor English by saying that I was singing in a trembling voice, and I thought it worked. So the gods gave me not 10-20 for that performance.
So amazing. I'm shocked the whole townspeople were so like upset with us in the first place. Like, what?
I'm wondering if
There's some
the
propaganda
mayor
happening.
has made it so that I bet he was getting a cut. I bet you any money he's getting a cut.
I
that's
bet
why
you
he's
any
angry.
money that Clarence is right.
But I'm just curious, like, why would the townspeople even buy into that in the first place?
They're
Because like,
shit.
Well,
they're
when
stupid.
people in power tell you what happened, like there's your boogeyman, then most people who are
They're-
listen to it.
Is
Like,
this-
yeah, sure, that's right. There's the boogeyman.
is this a 2020 USA election analogy? Is that what we're saying?
No,
Like-
it's just life
That's
analogy.
what this
really.
whole campaign is. Damn it! You've ruined the twist.
Yeah. The whole campaign is just going to end with like, make sure you register to vote. So this doesn't happen in your town.
I am wondering what happened to the prisoners and who they were, though. Because we rescued people. I mean, there was a pit and stuff, but we got them over
Yeah, we
it.
risked our lives with that pit, trying to help them
You
over.
did.
Yeah.
Damn that pit. Anyway,
Good deeds never go unrewarded. Just wait, guys.
Well, we'll
it's all
see, it
gonna
might.
play out.
So
Have
the
faith.
so the mayor guy ran back to what, his town hall?
Yep, he is now back at the town hall. I will move the red dot over to the
We are
town
right
master's
there.
hall. Boop.
hey son.
So you are all inside, correct?
Yes.
So we're going inside.
You're inside. So what do? You see him just kind of like huffing back to his desk, and he kind of like just throws himself into his chair. And he just kind of glares at you. Well, I hope you're happy.
Very happy.
I mean, you're supposed to be happy. What is going on with you?
You have nothing to be worried about. The Red Ruffians are not gonna bother you as long as we are here. So we are your allies. You should help us in order for us to help you more.
Despite their appearance, the Red Brands were actually protecting this town. Sure, they may have taken a bit more than they were supposed to on occasion, but they did keep the goblins and the various other beasts at bay. There was a noticeable decrease, in the attacks of the goblins in the neighboring areas after the Red Brands took power.
Well, it
Hmm.
seems like by letting them hold power, you weren't doing any service to your townspeople. They were being bullied by them. Why couldn't you
Oh.
hire guards that are
Yeah.
like not
The
crooked?
The fact that you called it protection money makes me ring a few bells there.
I did not call it protection money. I said it was money for protection. That's a very
Which is protection
important-
money.
It's a very important distinction. It's you pay for a service.
Yeah, but one references it being paid willingly and one not so much.
I mean, I
Well,
feel
it's-
like they should be able to individually purchase or enlist their own guard instead of being forced to use a specific guard, because it sounds like a lot of them were not happy with the service. So
Yeah.
But it seems like this person's a fan of the voucher school system.
I'm a fan of freedom. Thank you very much.
We can talk for our ethics and our rights the whole day. We came here for a specific reason. We need information on Lord Albrecht. You know who we are talking about, right?
No, actually, I don't. The man earlier,
what was his name?
Sildar, I think, he said that he was supposed to arrive here. In fact, there was supposed to be a man, a Lord Albrecht. remember. It's been ages. Who was supposed to arrive from the Lord's Alliance and actually defend the town. And he showed up one day, I think, and then he was quite literally gone the next. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Then the Red Brand trouble started.
The Red Band trouble started.
Look, he kind of just like looks at you defeated. Yes. Like, what do you want from me? I'm trying my best here. This is a town in the middle of nowhere. We've got nothing in terms of guards. It's a week's journey at least to Neverwinter for proper guards, proper equipment, things like that. No one wants to spend their time here.
We like it here.
relied
I
on the
mean, if
Lord's
you
Alliance.
have issues, why don't you come to us and hire us? I mean, obviously we can handle it. We handle your people.
Adventurers are itinerant at best. You'll leave the moment my money's better somewhere else. We've tried it.
And what are they being protected from? Like what? Like did they say
Goblins.
the goblins?
Goblins and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of these kind of like frontier-ish towns and woodsy towns. There are monster issues. Usually a lot of the like monsters humanoids. So goblins, orcs. On occasion, you'll get like giant spiders or something like that. Even rarer, you might get like a legitimate monster, like kind of rolling through. So that's why they have these guards kind of protecting the village.
I see.
And then there's bandits and raiders and things like that.
What about if you create a market? If you try and distribute goods and you get paid for your service, and then you have a small vanguard army protecting your place. We can help you with that. We can give you some starting gold, some supplies,
Why are
and
you
you
trying
can
to
start
take away our
trading.
money?
I mean,
Don't pay him.
I'm trying to
I
help
slap him
and
with my
figure-
tail real quick.
Aran is introducing capitalism into the society over here.
No, he's trying to give away our money. I'm
give
all
away
for
our-
capitalism, not for him giving away all our money.
Yeah, shouldn't he lose
about-
inspiration for this? He's supposed to be greedy. He's just constantly trying to give away our cash.
We're gonna get more money by doing this. You guys haven't
It's
sold
just
the idea.
seed money,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Don't
the
you know
Yeah.
how this
well,
works?
angel invest in the militia, and then
You get money back, like proper economics. Come on, you guys, you're gonna learn eventually. Do you know anything?
This is why I
else?
can't wear a white shirt.
Do you know anything else about the Red Brands and the hideouts?
Or about Jarno Albrecht, was it?
yeah.
Well, look, I told, like I told Sildar earlier, I don't know much about Yarno, much that she came here one day and left basically the next. Red Brand showed up. They protected the town to the best of their ability.
And you
then,
could trusted them, and you could trusted them like that to protect the town. You weren't worried that they're gonna stab you in the back.
They found their honeypot. They weren't about to let that go to waste. So, I mean, here we are.
Do you have any able-bodied townsfolk that we could train? I could train these people to kill.
The woman who runs the Lion Shield Coster, I think, is pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the weaponry, and we've got the training. We could get you people trained up so you don't need us adventurers anymore. You could defend yourselves.
I mean, that would take time. A pie, that's a fantastic idea, but I imagine that would take months.
We just
maybe
cut
more.
to a montage of Pi training everyone in a field.
Need is a montage.
And it shows just like the dwarves just rotting away in just some ditch.
And
Yeah.
you have like the Eye of the Tiger music.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
by hitting the villagers in the head.
He's punching them
I
in
don't
barrels to like
I don't think we need to spend the time to solve their problems. Like, we don't, I think we've done something to help, maybe.
until they get
Steven,
overrun by
something that
goblins.
doesn't help, but
Alicia, imagine how much money would the Red Brand boss have. Imagine all the wealth. He has stolen and stolen tons of money from not only this place, probably countless other places.
Yeah, this
We
could
can
be just
find
one
him.
of several places.
Well, I mean, so
and
realistically,
we've
if,
already took out some of these goblins, and we're about to go back to that cave again.
well, if we go find the guy that was supposed to protect the town, couldn't we just have him come back and make him do it?
You do it. We don't want
You
to.
do it.
I mean, like he
I don't
originally
wanna
said
do
he
it.
was going to do it, right? So like that the only reason they had these red brands is because that guy left. So if we find that guy, then maybe that problem solves itself.
I take out the curious letter and show him the black spider symbol. Do you know anything about the symbol?
It's a spider.
Obviously.
A plus.
You know at which clan does it belong?
I'm not aware of any goblins that use a spider symbol.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything spider related either.
If there was a man down there that could turn invisible, where would he go if he wasn't in that cellar?
What do you mean a man that could turn invisible? Sure.
A man that
Yeah.
could turn invisible, you heard me.
He had a little rat with him.
Yeah. A familiar.
Where do these ruffians go when they're not in that cellar?
The woods, probably the trails. Probably Tribord Trail, to be honest. Probably good banditry up there.
Yeah, that's on our map. Let's go.
Okay. So guys, we can go and get the supplies or we can go to the woods. What we're gonna go first?
What about the cave too? Don't get the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
there's a cave.
I prefer the woods. More open space. I don't like inside.
I just want to make money.
Yeah. It's okay. We're gonna
I'm not. I need money.
Just need them dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah. I don't have much to my name. I need money.
I mean, the Tribord Trail is on the way back to the original Goblin Cave that we were in before.
Okay.
Correct.
So
Do
let's
that
go
then.
Let's go there.
Go there. Yeah, sure.
All right. So here's another map transition as we go
Wait,
to...
do we want to sleep before we do this?
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
can we
yes,
sleep?
yes,
Damn it.
yes.
I was like,
Can we-
sure,
Can
go
we
to the
maybe
cave.
have a nice 8-hour nighty
Yeah.
night? And then do it?
Absolutely. You all can... you guys go back to not the Sleeping Giant. You went to the Stonehill Inn. That's where you were staying. So let's go ahead and move you over there. And as you get into the Stonehill Inn, you see Sildar kind of just brooding over
Oh.
just like a mug of something.
We got some questions for you, buddy.
Yeah. Bunch of questions. Right, Sildar. So
All right, what do you have for me?
Well, first, who did we just find in this manor? This invisible guy with a rat?
I don't know.
You don't know this
Who
guy?
did you find?
I mean, I thought you might know a guy like that.
Lord
Did you like to show him the
Albrecht.
note?
Yeah, I was gonna say like we could show him the
let's
note.
do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's show him the note.
He's like, what guy?
I'm
Kind of like
obviously
looks
terrible
over
at
it.
this.
That son of a bitch.
Right.
I thought he was
Spill
dead.
the tea, man.
oh yeah, we here for the tea. We here for the tea.
You thought who was dead? Who is Eo? I can't get his
Yarno.
name. Yarno. I can never get his
Yarno
name.
Albrecht. He was sent. He kind of like leans and he's like, look, I'm a member of the Lord's Alliance. Roll me some
This is a thing.
history checks.
Give me that history check.
History. Oh, I ain't that good. That's intelligence.
Ooh, Pi rolled a 17 adjusted.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cal got a 17 adjusted.
Oh yay.
14 adjusted for Deb.
I got a 17 as well. The 21 doesn't count.
Oh, okay. There was one hiding in there. So yeah, we all rolled like relatively good there.
All right. Let me take a look at your rolls here. Good. Yeah, this is common knowledge. The Lord's Alliance are like one of the 5 major factions in, I was going to say Galarian, but it's not Galarian, in Faerun, which is the land, like the continent you're basically on. And they are really big in the major cities because they're essentially an alliance that's just like, hey, if anything bad happens, everyone bands together and we deal with it.
Shoot, he needs help with this guard situation.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Right. Which brings Sildar to his next point. He goes, Yarno was supposed to come here months ago, set up an outpost, get some guards, and protect the town. Now, I don't know what happened between then and now, or why he suddenly devolved into banditry, because I'm assuming he's the leader of these red brands.
He was.
Seems to be.
And he can
So-
turn invisible.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a wizard.
Does he have any allies here? Should we go somewhere more private and talk about this?
Yeah, he just kind of like grabs his drink and then he's like, we can go up to my room and talk.
Oh yeah.
Buy me dinner first.
Yeah. Cue the sexy sax music.
Don't you dare.
You're in charge of the music. Where's
I
the
know.
sexy
Little bit of
music?
berry
It's
wine.
not in Sirenscape. Can you believe it?
There's no baritone sax sting.
No, unfortunately. I mean, maybe
No
there is
careless
actually.
whisper?
No porn music.
There
No
might
gotcha
actually be.
pizza.
Don't you dare lay a hand on Alicia. I'm gonna cut it with my words.
So you guys get to his room. It's pretty cramped now that there's 6 of you in what is basically at most a 2-person room. So you're all kind of like scattered about. He sits down on the only chair in the room. He's like, okay. So we were supposed to come down here. Gundren sent me because we're friends. So I sent word to the Lord's Alliance to send a representative down here, get some protection, because if they could get that mine going again, we could create some truly wondrous items against the face of evil. The Lord's Alliance saw fit that that was a good idea, so they issued Yarno. Now, I met Yarno maybe once or twice, so I really don't know the man myself. Only reputation, of course. But he seemed like a solid man, so I was supposed to meet him when before I met my unfortunate fate back in that cave. And then we were supposed to make this town a good outpost and then find that mine.
How? Did you have any map to find the mine?
Well, Gundren had the map, you see, and Gundren's gone. From what I gathered, he's at a place called Cragmaw Castle, somewhere to the north. I'm not too keen on the details myself. I spent my time here trying to find where Yarno was, and, well, that's a bust.
He's gone now. He disappeared.
Well, I imagine he probably went. Actually, I can't tell you where I know where he went.
Why? You can't tell us.
Oh, I thought you were about to give us some really juicy
Yeah, I was just
info.
like,
Yeah. Well, I thought about it, and then Phandalin's really the only place around here for miles and miles. There's no other major towns.
I want to throw an insight check on him to see if he knows where he gone and he's not telling us for some reason.
Absolutely. Roll me that beautiful insight check.
Come on.
adjusted 15.
You feel that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
He has been given no cause to lie to you, and you have no reason to believe that he would lie to you.
The only thing that I did that is because he belongs to an alliance, so maybe they have some code that they don't reveal information to strangers. That's why I thought like that. I don't know.
That is smart. That is very similar to one of the other factions that exist, who you may or may not encounter.
That feels like a may versus a may not.
But
Well, it
definitely
actually all
not.
depends on you.
On Pi.
No
All
pressure.
depends on Pi. If Pi sucks, we're gonna lose D&D forever.
So we lose D&D forever by default.
Yeah.
That's just,
Oh dear.
it's
Game
just-
over.
It's just already done.
All right. So
I will put my efforts into investigating where this Cragmaw Castle is. I
Okay,
imagine
good.
it cannot be too far from here, seeing how that is this base of operations of wherever these folks are operating out of.
Would you go with us to Cragmore Castle? Would you be care to join us and guide us there?
Well, as much as I would love to, my arms and armor were taken from me in the cave, and I haven't been able to find them since. So
We can find you some new armor.
we
even
were
better than
actually
the
planning to
previous
go
one.
back to the cave and kind of finish the job we
Root
started.
around in there.
So we've been offered some money to recover supplies for one of the shop owners. So
I'm gonna get you the best ammo.
Really? Okay. Why don't let's do this? I'll look around the town some more, see if I can dig up some more information about the Cragmaw Castle and whatnot, and you go interrogate those goblins, see if you can kind of shake some more information out of them. Sound like a
what
plan?
happens if we kill them instead of interrogating?
Oh, we can interrogate them. We've got a
Well,
hammer.
I mean,
I guess we can wait for the killing until after the interrogation.
that would be preferred. I don't think that you can speak with the dead just yet.
My friends are
I'm
a
only
bit-
level 3.
I'm working on it.
Pi just grins. He's like, "Oh, I'll shake him, all right."
All right, so
So
that's
we-
good to know, though, that we need to interrogate them and not kill them because
So-
we kind of tend to go towards the killy, stabby
Yeah.
side.
Well, they're
Aim
especially,
for the knees first and then the head.
and they're going to be super mad at us because we like gave them a fake trinket and bolted last time. So like,
I wasn't there. Nothing to do with me.
yeah, we'll send the dwarf in first. We'll just be like, we parlay your
Guys?
independent third party. You know. All right, so I guess we're going back to the cave to give him some
So
time.
we are having a sleep first. Sleep
Yeah,
first.
oh, that's true.
Sleep first. Sleep first.
We're just going to sleep in his
Carl
room.
really wanted to kill
I'll
us.
get you one of these times.
Yeah.
You'll forget to rest, and then you'll all be mine.
I'm like so eager to use my new spells. There's no way I was going out without sleeping.
Sleepy
The-
time first.
Are
You're gonna
there,
have a good 8 hours.
are there more rooms maybe that we can lie for several hours? We can rest because we are tired.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
I
you
had
guys-
a room booked here.
Yeah, when you guys first came in, you actually had all rooms booked essentially for you.
Awesome.
It was one of the things that Gundren did on your behalf. You're gonna have to pay
Oh,
for the
sweetie.
rooms.
How
but
much are we paying for these rooms?
It's just like a couple silver.
F
Can't
Yeah,
yeah.
we're kind of rich now, so
Can't
We
the,
got the money.
can't the Alliance pay for our rooms because we're helping them?
Well, the Alliance did the down payment for your tonight's room. Gundren was supposed to pay for the rest.
We'll
Okay,
just
we're
pay
gonna-
for them.
Well, Gundren.
gonna-
well, when we find Gundren, he's
Yeah.
gonna give
he
us
can
a
pay for
reward.
yes.
Yeah.
So
P.S. Here's the rent.
yeah.
yeah, we
Here's-
should start making up an invoice for him.
Yeah.
Here's our itemized invoice.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some repayment as soon as possible.
Anyway,
You
so let's
spent
sleep.
8,000 gold on miscellaneous items.
Yeah. What's a fleshlight?
Why put this flashlight in your tail?
All right, so we can put all of our stuff back to full
Yay.
spells and stuff in health.
I already did it on my character sheet. I'm pumped up.
Yeah, we're having a sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me
Can
make
I
sure
roll
all my stuff is prepared over here.
some hit dice?
Do my 10 hit points go away when I have a long rest?
Yes, they do go away after you've had a long rest.
All right, put that back.
I will make that
room.
ruling now.
Okay.
Official
now I
house
need
rule.
to kill. Now I definitely need to kill a goblin. Just kidding.
Or a random townsperson. They're all the same.
True.
Yeah.
True. True. Where's that mayor?
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Just-
all chattel.
So do I forget how the slots remaining works on this sheet again?
It's as long as you're. So slots remaining for you should be your max. Let me take a little quick
Yeah,
peek.
the
at
max
your
should have
character sheet.
updated when you
Really
when
not
you put
sure.
your level in there. It should have updated your max.
So it's 4
Let's
and
see.
2 then.
Yep.
So you would make them match your max.
Okay.
And then every time
that's
you
fine.
use one, like a first
It-
level, you'll like go down one.
yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
This is the first time I've played a spellcaster, so I'm like, okay.
Just roll with it. No one's checking. You'll be fine.
I'm
I
checking.
have 12
My
spells
eyes are on you.
Goddamn.
I don't need
We're all
spells. I
back
have
at-
cantrips.
Oh my god.
I've got cantrips too. They're fun.
All
Free
right.
spells.
So we're all rested.
We're all well rested.
Okay.
Had a good breakfast.
Cool.
I would like to buy a thing from the general store, please.
Absolutely. What would you like to buy?
I would like the mountaineering equipment, please. Like the
Okay.
climbing equipment.
As I say, for folks just
do you
tuning
go,
in,
You go to the general store, not the Lion Shield Coster, because you could buy it. You could buy it from either.
Wherever. I don't
Okay.
I don't care. Just
It
where I
doesn't
can
matter.
buy it.
Yeah. For folks that don't know, our crew has had very hard times getting out of 20-foot pits at multiple instances. Like we've wasted an entire episode in a pit once. So this
I was
is
like, if one of us have climbing gear, we'll be okay.
yeah. This is an amazing investment. Bonus points to Cal.
Oh, Jesus. That was so bad. Things I will never do again.
Yeah. So,
I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yeah, that's right.
I really
we
have.
hope we've oh, let's do this for some flavor text. Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
that'd be good.
I want to
I mean, it
join
would have been good
Claude.
flavor if we had not rolled so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I buy climbing equipment because that seems to be needed for this group.
I want to join Cluaren in the shopping spree and buy an antitoxin as well to have just in case. You
That
never
seems like
know.
a good plan too.
Should we buy potions? Healing potions? Maybe?
We have Cluaren.
Yeah, it should be
True.
fine. I'm all
True.
charged
She's
up
a
now.
healing potion.
Just a walking healing potion.
Yep.
She's an adorable
just-
dwarfy healing potion.
I mean, not to
Let me
mention
make sure I don't need anything for my spells.
we're also
Yeah, I'd
going
have a
back to like the goblin cave that we took down like 2 levels earlier, I think. So I mean, I think we'd be fine.
You never know. We didn't fight them. We ran. You never know.
All right.
So, Carl, some of my spells require materials. What's the protocol for? Like, they don't look like super expensive things.
As in-
Okay. Your dagger is your spell focus, right?
Oh, that's right. So I don't have to worry about the materials. Yeah,
For
you're
the
right.
most part, as long as it's
Yeah.
it's like under a gold or 10 gold, you basically
not much, it's like-
wave it.
I was mostly interested about message because it requires like a string of copper wire or something, but I feel like that's cheap.
Yeah, that's something you can wave. If it's like,
Okay.
oh, this spell requires
Okay.
10,000 gold worth of
Yeah.
powdered diamond, then it's like, your
Okay.
spell focus isn't.
I'll
gonna
keep
work
an eye
that.
on that, but I think that all of the ones that I have kind of in my book are pretty cheap.
all right. So
Okay, if here's the actual ruling. If the material component has a monetary value, like the 10,000 GP
Yeah.
worth of diamond dust, then you actually need it. If it just says,
Okay.
"Oh, this uses like a spool of wire and bat poop," you could ignore it.
Yeah, one of mine says like a piece of fleece.
Yeah.
yeah, I think you can
Sleep.
just
Rip it off my robe.
yeah, just go off into a field somewhere and like grab a handful of a sheep.
Yeah, that's what the spell your spell focus does.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All
All
right.
right, then I'm ready.
I was gonna say, I think we're geared up, slept up,
Yep.
ready to go talk to some goblins. Talk to some goblins.
Well, we will be talking, but they might be in great pain at the time.
I mean, once we get the info,
I
they
got my
don't need.
dagger out, ready to talk.
Yeah,
Before-
exactly.
You should let me do some blunt damage because that's less likely to kill them immediately.
Dad's
So
gonna be
it
like
does-
speaking to the microphone and like jab him in the nose.
Before we go out, I want to talk to Alicia in Infernal and say to her, I saw how you were looking at that person. Don't forget, we have a specific goal. You don't have to chit chat with random strangers that
Are you jealous?
are not even that good looking. I'm
He's
not going
jealous.
to say anything more than that.
Dang.
It's just playing around. I'm not interested in that
shit.
dude.
You
Oh,
better
shit.
not.
Drama in the party.
Drama.
Get the tea.
You guys can't tell. You don't speak Infernal. Do you guys speak Infernal? I don't know.
No, I barely speak Dwarven. Like, eh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Pie's only got like celestial in his bag there, so no, you're
I'll
good.
say, don't worry, Iran, and I'll slap him on his ass.
So-
Whatever. Let's go.
All right.
Off to the
It
caverns.
takes you guys about 2 days to get back to that cave. So you would have rested anyway. That was just be like, it was just funny on my part. But you guys get to the. Oh wait, I have a table I have to roll on.
Oh no.
That sounds exciting.
And on the way there, I was picking flowers the whole way.
Let me get
Aw, you look
'Cause
so
I like
pretty,
flowers. I
Cluaren.
need them in my
a bag of
beard.
dice here. Because nothing spells D&D but a random number generator encounter. Let's see what happens.
RNG, let's go, baby.
Yeah, that'll be fine, I'm sure.
Praise be RN Jesus.
You're fighting a black dragon.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. 99. You guys.
that sounds
yeah, that
really
doesn't sound good.
An uneventful couple days.
Oh, Oh, okay, cool.
That's the
Oh.
favorite days.
That sounds exciting. I'm into that.
You get to the cave, so let me do another map transition back to the Kragmaw hideout.
Oh yeah.
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. And you are back to a very familiar scene.
Not for
You
me.
actually are able to avoid the 2 traps that you saw before because they have not been reset. So you kind of just skirt past them as you go back up that goblin trail to the cave. So why don't you guys kind of put yourselves in your marching order, so to speak, because I just threw your tokens up on the board.
Well, I
so
very rarely go first because I'm very short. Let's be honest.
I was gonna say,
I likes to go first.
yeah, Pi is always
guess
your
let's go
just
first.
nudge him forward kind of guy, so he's just gonna be up there.
All right.
I have your beautiful ears open for any noise or for anything different you noticed during our walk here.
Oh, I'll be
I have faith in you.
He's holding Talon, the sword that he found in there, like close to him, and he's like, "I'll be ready for anything."
Oh, this big boy.
Your new favorite thing.
This. And then I need.
I should go first. I'm more tanky than Pi anyway.
What the fuck?
I like
No,
how me and Alicia
that's
just
an image.
act like, y'all go.
Oh, that's in that folder. That's why.
There's a reason I don't lose my health points. It's because
Yeah,
I stay in the
just
back.
just nudge Pi forward.
I just feel that as the healer, I should not be right up in the front getting murdered.
I mean, that sounds
makes
reasonable.
more-
We've got some noises going on in the background
Huh.
here. I like it.
Okay. Let me make some rolls here. Get some things set up.
Do we notice anything different walking the path? I guess everything is completely the same.
Yeah, for the most part, everything's completely the same. So, are you going up with more caution than you had done before?
I mean, technically, we're going in here to talk, right? So, like, wouldn't we announce our presence to these guys versus try and ambush them?
Well, that's entirely up to you.
Well, that's
I'm
what
not
I'm like
into
asking
that.
the group mainly. Like, would we announce
Goblins
ourselves?
aren't usually very chatty. They're generally evil.
Should we prepare to give them something in exchange because they're already kinda sick of us? They're kinda annoyed that we take them. So we should have a plan on how we should approach them.
They have supplies that we need to get, so I don't imagine they're going to give them over for free.
Maybe some kind of trade. Maybe we
wanna
can
trade
They
provide.
stole these. Why would
They
we
stole
trade with them?
Yeah, huh?
I'm always so confused, Aran. You're like stealing money from tables in the middle of fights, but then you're always trying to give away everything we got.
No, I mean if we trade some information or maybe some services instead of money.
Like
Maybe.
what?
Maybe they hate the Red Branch as well. Maybe they hate the mayor and they want to get rid of him.
Are you
So you're trying to say
suggesting?
we should give them information about the vulnerable town we have just left behind?
Yeah.
I mean, we could just ask them, like, hey, we want this armor. We want to return this stuff to the town. What do we do in exchange? Although I don't know if he'll believe us because of the trick we pulled last time.
All right, guys. Pi will take one for the team. He will sleep with the goblins to earn their favor.
Green love.
Oh no!
Love is in the
Green
air.
boys sleep together.
Ron, are
I
you
like
gonna
how
go
we-
have a talk with Keelan too?
Yeah.
We need to take a talk with Pi. 1 minute we're talking about fleshlights, and then we're talking about sleeping with goblins. Son,
He-
I think
He's
we
like-
got a problem.
It's like, I'll take care of these goblins.
He's getting the teenager vibes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Pi would be. He's just like this immature psychopath. So,
So
my God.
I guess one option is to kill all of them.
I mean, we
Don't
need to.
want talk to them.
There was one
We
that.
just try to sneak
One
around
option
and
is
like
just
find.
wholesale slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could try to sneak around and just try to find the armor.
I mean, yeah, but
We need
can
info as well.
all 4 of us do that? I can do that.
I'm
Probably
not
not.
sneaky. I ain't sneaky.
I'm
at
not really
all.
sneaky either.
And we have to find that. We have to go back to that
We need the
Walmart
supplies.
crate that was in there to bring it back to the blacksmith
I
person.
say we just go in, break a few kneecaps, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we'll wait till there's one person left and then we'll interrogate them, kind of a thing, versus like try and announce to the group that we exist. So like, go in strong and then just keep one at least.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right.
I mean, Alicia's not particularly scared because of she sodomized the bugbear. She feels pretty tough.
See, Cal, it's not just me. That's what this group does. The dwarf wasn't here when we got all down and dirty with these goblins.
Like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah,
Good
And so you're
question.
talking about, it's like, yeah, we slaughtered these goblins and I stuck a dagger out of its ass.
yeah, and blew it up.
Don't you guys, did you do that?
Just like every other.
Alicia's not scared of the goblins.
Not
Alicia just
scared
wants
of
to go in and be like, hey, what's up? Let's get all this
Sup?
stuff.
Sup,
What are you going to
peeps?
do about it?
Yeah. All right. I say we go in.
Well, Claren isn't a leader. They just are like, yes, you do the things, and I'll deal with the aftermath.
All
I
right.
mean,
Hey.
I just feel like my deception is not going to work this time, or
Yeah.
at least it'll have a higher difficulty.
Yeah, we blew that. Like our opportunity to be like coy with these guys is definitely gone.
I mean, I do have pretty high deception. I could try, but it's probably going to be a much higher difficulty.
Like, oh, we made a mistake last time.
Maybe you can try to deceive them as I sneak behind them and stole their armor. That's another option, but it's a bit risky.
Well, we don't even know if the armor is here because he was telling
Yeah.
us that we need to interrogate them to find out where the armor is. Where I'm thinking they've probably just got it somewhere here. They might not.
We have a chat with them.
Yeah.
Chat, sorry.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Okay. So as Pi strides over there, an arrow sails out from the bushes to his left.
I guess we should have done a perception check.
Oh man. And it misses. So
Excellent.
everyone roll for
Yes.
initiative.
Oh snap!
Wondrous.
Sorry, there's little goblin sounds I can click. Make sure you have your token selected too.
I thought I did. Yeah.
All right, is that everybody? So,
Jesus.
and no Alicia.
Wait, no, Alicia, what?
No Alicia. Roll me some initiative.
No, Alicia.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I was like coughing and then taking a
Like,
drink
La 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 la. I'm not fighting
in
right
my
now.
own little world.
No big deal.
Can't get hurt if you're not in the initiative order.
That's what I'm
Fair
I
talking
don't think I
about.
clicked on my person. Oh, I am clicked on my person.
All right. Wow. 313.
We got this. Lucky
That's
numbers.
something.
We're in this.
Oh, that's a
wow.
hard
I got a full house initiative here. That's never happened before.
We got this. We're gonna kill them before they do anything.
Alicia, you're up.
All right, is one of those? Let's see. Where are they exactly? Do I see
So-
them on the map?
The arrow came from this direction.
Okay.
Came
So we don't
from
see them yet.
which direction did you say?
The-
Oh, right
am I
there in the bushes.
Yeah, right there. Came up from the bushes over here on the left.
So if I shoot over there, am I at disadvantage because I can't see them?
Yes. You're just gonna have to. You're gonna be at a pretty severe. Yes, you'll be at disadvantage. You just have to specify which square you're attacking.
Let's see. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna shoot.
All right.
All right, with disadvantage. And
to-
here we go. 17.
Pretty good.
It's pretty
Pretty
good.
good. Pretty good. In fact, against all odds, you hear. Why don't you roll me some damage? Because you hit it. Even with the cover it has, even with
11.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You just hear this
Regrets his life
horrible
choice.
shriek come from the bushes, and then
Do I hear temporary hit
silence.
points?
You do get temporary hit points.
Oh,
I said,
God.
do I hear temporary hit points?
You hear temporary hit points.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Doodle-doo.
Well done, Alicia.
Very
Very proud. So proud.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Are you gonna move
Oh.
or are you gonna stay put?
Are we staying put to fight these guys, or are we gonna continue into the cave?
I mean, I think we just clean out these guys, right? Oh,
Yeah. I'd
Okay, then
rather
I,
them not
I stay
run
put
after
for I
us.
stay put for now then.
Okay. Let me just put that corpse up. Okay.
Show you the corpse.
Pi, it is now your turn.
I guess Pi will do a perception check to see if I can actually see anything.
Okay. Roll me that beautiful perception check.
Adjusted 16.
Hey,
Oh.
look at you.
I got this.
You don't
That's a big point
see
now.
anything
Still
yet.
yields nothing, but
Don't see anything yet.
but at least the number was useful.
But you do remember that there were some wolves in here. But
Oh,
oddly enough,
yeah.
you do not hear them snarling.
Oh, that's great.
They were tied up, weren't they?
No,
They
it
were tied up.
Sounds like they used to be tied up.
We should have brought some of that salted pork with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll throw them some goblin meat
Oh yeah, we can throw
Ugh.
this guy.
Oh no.
every single time. That's
Stop
like
feeding your enemies
I
to your enemies.
I was about to say that's a valid strategy per this game so far. It's just
That is.
keep bringing meat with us.
The enemy of my enemy is still my enemy.
So since Pi doesn't see anybody, he's going to hold his action. Does D&D allow you to do a prepared action like Pathfinder does?
It does.
So-
And just like Pathfinder, if it
The
it's
condition
the end of
happens.
the round and it doesn't happen, then you just basically wasted
Okay.
your turn.
So Pi will then prepare an action. If he sees a goblin, he's going to charge it.
Okay. Aran, what do you do?
I'm gonna go inside the bushes where the goblins lie dead, and I'm gonna hide there.
You're going to hide with him?
Yeah.
I mean, there's another one in there, right? Now you gave him access to.
I thought so.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check as you hide in the bushes.
Eh.
Okay. You feel like you've hid yourself pretty well.
Look at me, guys. You can't see me.
Oh, where did Ron go? I can't find him anywhere.
Can't
All right.
see me.
So, you're gonna get your attack of opportunity as a goblin shoots out of the bushes
Ooh.
just to your right and tries to run into the cave.
So Pi gets his attack of opportunity?
Pi gets his attack.
All right, so Pi is going to take Talon in his hand, see the goblin swinging by, and slash out it as it runs by. 14 to hit,
A
unfortunately.
14 just misses.
Damn it!
Doing the math right.
How does that goblin have such high AC? Was he
Yeah,
wearing
no,
like a
that's the
loincloth
math.
or something?
That's
Well,
rough.
You rolled a 7.
I did roll a 7. So.
He is going to
There's that
just
adjusted
slip
14,
past your
isn't it?
sword, and then you see him scamper into the caves, and he just starts shouting. So let's see.
Oh, so much for the koi plan. We're going all in, guns a-blazing.
And he disappears around the corner.
Great.
I like the fact that I hide inside the bushes for no reason.
I mean, you scared a guy out apparently by hiding in the bushes, so it worked.
Kluaren, it's your turn.
I'm going to move up to next to Pi, but I'm not really going to do anything else right now because I don't want to get shot or stabbed. There's where I am. God damn that goblin!
I know, just zipped off. Pi's not very
We're
good
coming
at.
for you, goblin!
All right. Alicia, it's your turn.
I don't really want to go into the cave without everybody else. So I guess I'll just move up here.
We're all like very tentative.
Everyone's just like, you go first.
Yeah, after you.
I mean, yeah, Pi doesn't mind
I guess I
diving
could
in.
take a chance. I am fairly tanky, but I don't know how many goblins are in there.
You do have the most HP out of everyone in the group.
I do.
Makes no sense.
And I did say that Alicia is not scared, so maybe I will.
That's
Realized
right.
that
You have to
before. I was
channel
like,
the energy of Alicia versus Deb. Deb would be tentative. Alicia would dive in head first.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go right here, and I'll see if I can see that goblin anywhere.
You cannot.
Okay.
Okay,
the
good. I
goblin.
just checked the stream to make sure you didn't see too far in, because I do know that I messed with some of the dynamic lighting earlier.
Yeah, everything
It's like
seems to be
a-
working so far.
Cool.
There's
I
like
mean,
a little
if I
channel
did
at the
see
end of that.
something, I didn't see it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
All right. Cool. You don't see anything.
Okay.
You kind of stroll up where the wolves were. They are not there anymore.
Etc.
Question: when we were here last, did so there was that like where Alicia's standing, where the wolves were. There was that like little drop area where like you could get down to the wolves
Mhm.
from above. Is that a place we can go up by any chance?
Probably. You definitely have to make a climb check.
Okay.
We have climbing gear.
I was gonna say it's
we
not like
cleared
a.
that room though, didn't we? And we can go around. Or...
Yeah, we could go around. I was just thinking it's like a more direct path up to the top floor.
But we don't know that they're up there because they weren't up there before. We cleared that room. They were in that other room to the left.
This is true. Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's
nothing is really saying that they have to stay
mean-
in places they were before. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Cloaden's never been here, so they don't know what's going on.
yeah. All right. So, does Alicia still have actions or?
I
She
mean-
did her move.
I don't
I mean-
really know what to do.
Perception check.
Well, he said I didn't see anything.
Stealth. You can do survival to see if there are any interaction on the floor.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure that there's tracks
No.
everywhere, people coming in and out. What?
Some wolf marks. I don't know.
All right. Can I do an investigation to see if there's just like any trace of this goblin or where he went? I guess.
Survival would be the skill.
Survival,
So
okay.
go ahead and roll me survival.
Alrighty. Oops, I didn't mean to do disadvantage. It doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah. You can't tell. I mean, it's basically hard rock. You would have to have. You basically have to be trained at that point to see.
You know I'm not a ranger, so. Right, I guess
All
that's
right.
my turn. I don't
All
really
right.
know what else to do, so.
Hi. Proceed. Oop! I just drew a line for no reason. So ignore that.
Yeah. Draws a big red arrow. Go this way.
Go that way.
Yeah, so Pie's gonna dive in. He's probably gonna retrace the steps that we took last time. So he's gonna go in. I have 30 feet. We said 30 feet of movement. Where's my measuring stick? Where's my measuring stick? All right, fine. I'll just do it manually. So what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Gets that far?
Yep. So you begin climbing that kind of steep rock face that kind of like wound its way around the cave. You get there. Did you put yourself over there yet?
Yeah, I'm up there.
I don't
I don't see you.
My internet is being silly right now, so it's entirely possible.
Are you? Does everyone else see him up there?
No.
Okay.
So I'm positioned. I mean, if you look at the stream, you can see it, but I'm basically parallel to the opening on the left.
Oh, I see you.
Oh,
On the...
I see
oh,
you
there
now.
you
You just
good
jumped up
now.
there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Right
I see a goblin.
there. Okay. All right. You do see a goblin who kind of like definitely notices you. And you actually do see your other goblin friend further up, and he is still shouting.
Oh no.
What is he shouting?
Something in goblin. You can't tell.
I mean, wait. Didn't I get something that I can use? Hold on. Let me just double check. Oh, it's a spell. A level 1 spell. I don't know if I want to waste it on this, so never mind.
Comprehend languages.
Yes.
Yep.
Not wasting
All
on
right.
the goblin.
So, Pi, are you done?
Yeah. I mean, I would just shout back to the group. There's one in the tunnel over here, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Aran, you're up.
Okay, I can move as much as 30 feet. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't. Oh, 30 here. So can I shoot one of the goblins with my sword bow from here? Like
You can definitely shoot the bridge goblin with your short bow.
First of all, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Pi.
Oh,
the
shit.
big, the green, the legend, the terror of the goblins. Pi, the dragonborn.
You see him just like go Super Saiyan. He's just like, "Rah!" He's just like
And I'm gonna take out my sword bow and I'm gonna try and hit the goblin bridge, goblin bridge, whatever. Pew pew. No.
7 to
your
hit.
shot goes wide.
Ugh.
No good. No bueno.
No bueno.
That's my friend.
Huh?
They do have that drop in the thing for some
Yeah.
reason.
And now it's going to be the goblin's turn. And man, is there a lot of stuff that's going to happen. So you see
Oh, no.
kind of a goblin pop out of the shadows ahead. You see the goblin in the tunnel kind of take a bit more of an advantageous position. And this guy, so you're going to get... So Pi, you're going to get 2 shots at you with
Okay.
some bows. Oh, great little laugh. All right, number 1, I'm going to assume a 21 hits you.
21 would definitely hit.
Yep, all right. Take some 5 points of damage from the first arrow.
Ow.
I'm
I'm
gonna
down ready.
use cutting words and cut this to subtract the 5 damage with the d6. I think I can use that.
Oh, okay. So it is. Oh, you're gonna take away the damage, not the 2 hit roll.
I mean, I don't know. I think damage is more. I don't know. I don't know how much
Oh,
damage
wait.
it is.
You can use this feature after the DM before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability check succeeds, fails, or before the creature deals its damage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it for the next attack, I guess.
Okay.
On Pi.
Well, it's my fault for.
Yeah, you were too quick.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't cut you. I was
All right.
reading it.
Yeah. The second goblin is going to make its shot.
Mhm.
Are you gonna use it on that one?
Yep.
Okay. So roll a d6, and I will subtract the result. All right, we'll take 4 away, and the shot misses.
Oh, yeah.
Goblin number 3 is going to attack you, Iran.
How dare you? You're gonna miss.
Oh no, he's going to hit you with the 22.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Now, as you guys get peppered with these arrows, you hear like this really odd, like grating sound, and then the water at your feet kind of starts to get faster and faster,
Uh-oh.
and you see this wave of water just start come rushing around that corner and under the bridge. And we'll see you guys next time.
Ah.
Gosh darn it.
Ah.
So mean.
What?
Where the hell's this water
Swimmer
coming?
on because you're standing in the water.
So does that mean our dude came down here? Like the wizard guy? Oh, there's a flood sound
No,
effect.
there's probably like a
A trap. It's like a
gate
trap,
or
guys.
something. It's like a dam sort of thing, I would assume.
Guys, they lured us in.
This
for
is
this. They were prepared.
this is the flood sound effect that's in the thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like we have like a gate that opens and closes for the water flow.
Son of a bitch. All right, well, Pi's
Y'all are
gonna
up
be.
there getting shot by stuff, and I'm just like la 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 la.
Yeah. Oh my god. This was supposed to be an easy encounter. Like these were the guys we were mopping up before.
We could have gone like stealthily. You guys didn't want that. It's your fault if we are.
I said nothing. I said we shouldn't announce our presence, and then we got shot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we got shot like immediately.
We did.
My god. Well, I guess we'll tune in next week to see what happens to our people in this frickin' cave, which I thought was going to be a cakewalk, but nothing is a cakewalk in the Tales of Whimsy. Everything is somehow a boss fight, whether it's a pit or a level 1 dungeon that we already beat. It is always complicated. I think it's going to be amazing. Well,
We need the power of the baby. Bring the baby back.
yeah, bring
Baby.
we need the baby
Well, it's
back.
Tell us
How-
the secrets.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly.
harvest the power of the baby.
She would have
Bring
told
her
us
in her
about the
Toby
flood.
outfit next time.
It's perfect. My God. Well, as always, Carl, Panos, Cal, Deb, thank you so much. Deb, especially thank you for like forcing this upon your family while you're on vacation.
Pleasure. Not their pleasure, but my
Super
pleasure.
fun.
I
Everyone,
need my vacation from you.
exactly.
Like, I do this for 2 hours and I'm with them for the entire weekend. So
I mean, that's an amazing
Fair
sales
enough.
job. That's some high charisma rolls right there. It's amazing.
Deception.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, I love each and every one of you guys. I will see you early next week or on Discord, anywhere that it is. But everyone, thanks for joining us. Crew, thank you as always. I love all you guys. We'll see you next time on the Tales of Whimsy.
Bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.